Hello and welcome to this Warhammer 40k and Fantasy Sit and Paint showcase with me, Mark, from the Xenovids channel. So over the last few weeks, Ian and I have been doing some sit and paints, and I thought I'd showcase the models I've been working on recently. Some of them I have done a few months ago, but I thought I'd add them in there anyway. So I'm going to start from the left, the 40k section, and then move into the fantasy section. So I've been working on some Dark Eldar. So my thought for the Dark Eldar was I wanted it as an evil army. What's kind of sinister? Well, lava bases help. So I've been working really hard on these lava bases, trying to do some blending, using about 9 different colours I think, building up the reds, oranges and yellows. So I got some models before the Codex. I got the warrior, these Cavalite warriors, which I will be splitting into 2 squads of 5 and putting them into Venoms. Now I didn't realise, I followed a colour scheme I found on the internet and found out it's an actual thing in the Dark Eldar Codex, and the colour scheme I've gone for, basically these guys like to mess around with their opponents' minds and cause terror and distractions. So I've done loads of blending with greens, building it up. Have a look at the lava base. If you have any questions for me about the colour scheme I've used, just let me know and I'll let you know exactly what I did. I got these witches as well. Unfortunately, witches are quite pants in this edition. Everyone's saying that they're going to be put on the shelves. Again, I've done the lava bases, and I do like the models. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick the 5 of these that I love the most. These 2 definitely. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have these guys as my Trueborn, and a different aspect of Trueborn. So if I did it like that, I would have these 5 as Trueborn and proxy them as that, making sure my opponent's fine with that, because I do, like I said, I do like the models. They're quite dynamic in their poses and they just look brilliant. Moving back, I'm just finishing these off today. I did one of them, so I thought I'd let you know. I've got, oh, he's fallen off. Never work with kids or animals, they say. I don't work with models. So again, following the same theme of a lava base, the same greens, silvers and golds for this Hellion. And this is one of, it's going to be a group of 10 of them. That's the Hellion done as well. Here I got a Raider. They are still pretty cool. Again, lava base. Not bad. I didn't really have fun with the sail. It's quite hard to do white on a sail, but I do like the look of it. It's like an old boat coming in to bring the pain. And we've got lots of spiky things as well. So be aware, Dark Eldar will kill you, and they have extra guns to do it. And this, I just love this model. Again, lava basing, Void Bomber. I was able to put this together, spray, and pretty much paint this in an evening. It's very easy to do, following the colour scheme of golds, silvers and greens, and reds. This is a killer. It's quite big as well. I think a little bit bigger than the Eldar fighters that have come out. And I think it looks better as well. So that is the Dark Eldar force I've been working on recently. As I said, I've got 4 more Hellions to work on, and then I'm just going to keep adding and adding and adding until I get my 2,000 point 200 list. Okay, so High Elves next. I can only apologise to anyone hoping for more. I decided after I did my Warhammer, how to pick a Warhammer Fantasy video, that I would pick ogres and high elves. And elves, I just love elves, and out of all the elves I think I preferred the high elves the most. And I did work quite hard on the elves with all the details, gems, and then I did a couple of sword masters. Oh, careful. I do have some Reavers to do and another 8 of these sword masters to do, and then I can start going looking for more stuff to do. But unfortunately I've also included in vampire counts into this mass of fantasy armies I'm going to be collecting for the channel for next year. So they've been put aside for now, as well as doing the Dark Eldar, trying to get enough models to get some battle reports with them. So that's what I've done for them. I thought we'd go straight to the Ogre Kingdoms again. Nothing really new. This is the Tyrant. He's been smashing some stuff up, ready to gobble them up. He looks after the money for the tribe with his gold chests. And his leather coat. And then this guy is just awesomely awesome. I do like the monstrous kind of creatures they have in fantasy. I do think they look pretty awesome. If I can pick him up. I've said ogres are pretty cool to paint. They're quite fun. I find them the easiest to paint, but they look pretty cool on the board. And I've also been doing some vampire counts. Don't ask me why. I was just watching a battle report with vampire counts, and I thought, you know what? I think I've fallen in love with them. I bought the codex, I read their fluff, their rules and stories, and looked at the models, and I decided, you know what? I like them. So what I've got here is a Vampire Lord, which was part of the Terrorgeist kit, which you can make a Vampire Lord on a dragon. So what I've done is done him in the traditional blood armour, but I've added some stuff on it, so it kind of makes it look shiny / wet. So you don't know if he's actually just covered in blood or he's just really polished armour. So he's on a normal skeletal steed, but I'll be using that as, I think, the Nightmare, I think it is in the codex. And then I've got obviously some Black Knights that I'm going to put him in a squad of. This is only half of the squad that will be there. Now they are Black Knights. I've kept their actual knight part of them black. So blacks, greys, dark armours, bronzes. But I've got a lot of ethereal, how Games Workshop do their ethereal colours onto the actual robes. I think because they've got some ethereal rules and it kind of looks cool, I wanted to add a little bit of that rather than just keeping them completely black. Slot you into place. Moving back, I think off the top of my head these are called Vargeists. Now I went and got, I do have some zombies as well from Mantic, and I got in the kit some graveyard pieces, so wherever I can I'm putting the graveyard pieces onto the models. These aren't traditional Vargeist colours. I saw a really cool tutorial online with this colour scheme, and I liked it. And basically, these are vampires that have drunk other vampire blood, and they've essentially turned into Incredible Hulks of the vampire world. So I want it to be slightly different, and with their evolution, I'm making them warped. They're darker skin tones. They're better at night. It will cause fear in the enemy, and yeah, if you imagine these skulking in the darker moonlight, then they'll. It's pretty cool. And I've had a little bit of blood on his mouth as well. And then one of my love to hate models. It looks good on the box. Putting it together was a bit of an issue for me. Again, I've got these graveyard things which I think add a kind of cool extra to the model. I absolutely loved painting this model. I did the blues in the same colour scheme as them, with loads of blending and washes. I try to make the muscles kind of shiny again, so you know, like they've still only just been made. He hasn't been dead very long. The muscles are being used all the time. He has eaten recently. Again, some broken graveyard pieces at the back as well, just to kind of add a little bit more to it. Similar blending technique to my Tyranids, the wings. But again, if you want to know any of the colour schemes, just drop me a comment below and I will let you know. So there it is, guys. This is what I've been up to recently. I have been busy, but as most of you will know, life and work just gets in the way of your models and wargaming. So thanks very much for watching. I will continue to post updates on my fantasy armies and my Dark Eldar army. I'm already wanting to get some scourges, however you pronounce them. Get them ready. And I've also got to do some painting for the possible secret army for our Christmas Cup that's going to be heading out near Christmas time, obviously. So thanks very much for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on our next video.